He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
7-11.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Behind 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And look, Brewers. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
And here's Tyler Saladino. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Saladino stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And they're on 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Barnes has a play, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andrew Toles.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
That's shortstop.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners. A fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Line toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2
Batting
outs,
fourth.
but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. His previous history with Ross Stripling. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
That is big.
The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Seager is right there. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Tolles in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jock Peterson. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line.
Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively.
The center fielder.
And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Aguilar is there, and they'll take it to the bag and set for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Aguilar on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Grandal.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson on the run. He's there and records the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Settling in now, Corbin Burns. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch fouled off. Burns leads off first with 1 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Saladino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in next is Daniel Castro.
Leading up for
He'll
the
start
Dodgers,
things out here in a tie
the second
ball
baseman,
game.
Daniel Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Braun giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ross
Now
Stripling.
batting, Ross Stripling. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. The 0-1 on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting,
He got the bunt
the
down,
right
but
fielder,
he didn't deaden it enough.
Andrew.
Really good job by the first
Go.
baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And Braun will handle this one for round number 2.
the batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept
Now
his hands
batting,
inside the
third
baseball,
baseman,
and ripped the base hit up
Justin.
the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't
Turner.
get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line drive to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. first pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center, giving Chase his tolls, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Travis Shaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. Lifted into center field. Taylor is there, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He threw the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The center fielder, number 3.
One gone now in the Dodger 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tight.
Now in the box, Daniel Castro. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Brewers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Pulled toward right center field. Taylor will back up and put this away for a long out, number one.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far the rest of it, and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here now is the pitcher, Ross Stripling, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Ross Stripling.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching
Now
from the stretch the
right
entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in now, Andrew Toles. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and that back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. To second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Well, there's the
third
pitcher's
baseman.
best friend right there.
Justin
The inning was off to a rough start,
Turner.
right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Justin Turner. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a ball 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. Ready now, Corbin Burns. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting out at his toes. One away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Tyler Saladino. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit at third. Turner's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in, Jock Peterson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Launched to right field and deep. Yelich going back at the track. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow! A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention,
Brandon
please.
Woodruff takes over
Now
on the mound here with
Milwaukee.
nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 53, Brandon Woodruff. Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Stepping in, Austin Barnes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1. Two runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-1 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Daniel Castro, as the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way, and he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Now with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Standing in now, Ross Stripling. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Toles.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Toles. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. in is Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner. More than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Bellinger is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis
Ready
Shaw.
Once again, Travis Shaw. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 home. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Tolles. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Two hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Bottom of the seventh inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 58, Alex Claudio. Now playing second.
So digging in now, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The
now
bullpens look sharp and backed up. A nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Perez fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Perez comes up with it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Ready on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Striding into the box, Hernan Perez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That's foul.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Hit to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now
it's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Bellinger is there, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your
Jacob
attention,
Barnes
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the bottom
Milwaukee.
half of the 8th.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock
Leading
Pearson.
off for
He'll
the
see what he
Dodgers,
can do leading off the
the
home
left
eight.
fielder.
Yeah, that last
Jock
at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball.
Peterson.
He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But an atom ball right to him for the first down.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Barnes. First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders time they hold the glove.
The second baseman,
got to play the
Daniel
ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Daniel Castro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Barnes is off at first with 2 away.
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Now another 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Your
A.J.
attention,
Pollock
please.
will get the call here
Pinch
as he'll
hitting
hit
for
for
the
the
Dodgers.
pitcher.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Dodgers, number 74, Kenley.
At the plate, Tyler Saladino. And Dan and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Jansen has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Hayes is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. Milwaukee, good night.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Los Angeles used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ross Stripling earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.